Testing, 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 testing. How's everybody doing? This your guy Ty Data out here. Um, with a little breaking news. This news comes from the brother A New Thunder. You can find his link. I don't know too much about the brother, but I do know we had a couple interviews on the Tribe Up channel with him, and seemed like a good brother. The message you're about to hear is strictly for him. I did no research. These claims are not my claims. These claims are not my claims. They're his claims. So, according to him, we are being attacked. Indigenous people of the Americas are being attacked on a government level. You can watch the video here, or you can go check him out on his channel. And also, check out our new channel. Anytime you want to find us, always go to hashtag tribeup, and it will take you to our new channels. We have multiple channels outside of the community, and channels that's not even on YouTube. But if you can use hashtag tribeup, it will always take you to us. In the description box, because the Chief Holiday channel has been shut down for whatever reason, and so there's not too much activity. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go to our new channel, and the link is in the description box. Now, I don't know how you feel about this information. If it's serious, if this guy's acting, I'm not sure. I just take a look at the video. These are his claims done by him, not Tribe Up. Not Tribe Up News. These are his claims. We're just bringing it to you, and outreaching and stretching his message. So shout out to the brother, and let's get into it.
Halato, Great Grand Rising to everyone. Great Grand Rising. I have some news today, and it is not good news. The Coosa Nation had a break-in yesterday, and by government forces. So we are suspecting with possible KKK involvement, because all down there they've been getting a lot of threats and stuff like that. So you know, the Coosa Nation is a pretty big nation, pretty large nation. They have a lot of indigenous people down there, but they have been ransacked. The officer ransacked. Things are toppled over, and it is an attack by government forces on indigenous people, on the copper-colored indigenous beings of this land. That's what's happening. It also happened down there in Memphis. It's been happening down there in Memphis, Tennessee. Now it's happening down there in the region of Georgia, Atlanta area. Down there in Tuskegee, the copper-colored indigenous people are being attacked by government forces, and a lot of it is surrounding their own laws. And so if anyone thinks, and I really don't care what anybody thinks anyway, if anyone thinks that they can use this system's court system, this government system, to be able to get their rights enforced, they are fooling themselves. They are fooling themselves. Yes, the KKK is still alive. The Zionists, people who are out there looking to destroy anyone who is of Aboriginal and indigenous heritage, is out there. And that is exactly what the United States government is all about. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're one of these far left-wing liberals. I don't care what you are. What you are is a copper-colored being in the United States. I don't care if you call yourself African. I don't call you if you call yourself Hebrew. Moors, a whole nother different story. But I'm telling you right now, we all are under attack, and it's only going to get worse. The civil rights movement is dead. And I'm going to start saying this everywhere. The civil rights movement is dead. The Black Power movement is dead. The day of the indigenous and decolonization has come. The day of the Aboriginal indigenous decolonization has come. And in order for us all to be safe, we're all going to have to be able to put into this decolonization effort. Extremely, extremely important. All of us are going to have to join forces. Now, some people don't want to join forces. That's up to them. They'll be left out. But now that they're openly using government forces to go into places and attack people's homes, attack their offices, disrupt, and they're not just going in there, they're going in there and they're ransacking stuff. It is one major, major problem. We are going to have to decolonize from the United States. That's what it's all about. I will have a special show tomorrow on decolonization once again. There is a women's group that has been started up for the main purpose of helping to assist those community nations that are coming online. The indigenous nations in North America. It's extremely important for all of us, copper-colored people. Great Grand Rising, Redbird. Great Grand Rising, Original Copper Empress. Great Grand Rising. Great Grand Rising to you all. And it's important for us actually really begin to start coming together. We're going to have to begin to start making sure that we're going to be tying everything up in terms of us being decolonized. There's no more trying to work with this government. I was explaining the other day that there is nothing that we can do with inside of this system to make sure that we are going to be okay. As long as we're in this system, as long as we are inside the jurisdiction of this United States government, as copper-colored people, original indigenous people, whether you call yourself from Africa or what, you have no real rights. You have no real rights. So my job as the head of the Indigenous Nations of North America, my job is to make sure I get out there and let people know that, help them organize, and bring people together. Now, you might want to stay there. You might say, oh, this is all bull crap. I don't care about this, that, and the other thing. But all the education that you're learning something that they never taught you in school. You're learning science that they never taught you in school. You're learning information that they never talk about on the radio. Ever. Ever. Whether you're white, whether you're black, so-called whatever. They'll never, ever, ever give you the truth. So if you think that this system, going to court, filing papers, and doing all kinds of stuff is going to help you, no, it's not. A new Thunder, Indigenous Nations of North America, and all of the supporters of the people, of the copper-colored peoples, of the indigenous nations all over of North America, including Canada, at this point in time, including people in the Caribbean, must move forward now. It is now the era of decolonization. You want to call it black decolonization? You want to call it aboriginal decolonization? You want to call it indigenous decolonization? It's the day, the era of aboriginal, indigenous decolonization right now. No more civil rights. All that stuff is over. It's over. It's done. This is the reason why I'm going out on the road. This is the reason why we are going out on the road. Starting out there in Arizona, speaking at Glendale Community College, speaking over there at Arizona Community College. This is where we're going to begin. We're going to be speaking in places in New York. We're going to be going out there. We're going to be hitting the road, and we're going to be organizing everybody that we can, and you got to organize yourself. And it's going to take an effort. Nothing is free, and they're not going to allow us, because now that they're attacking us, and they've been attacking us. I'm going to show you some videos over the next week about how they ransacked, burned down, and just tore up a few places over there in Memphis. The day of the indigenous decolonization, the day of black decolonization has begun. The era of civil rights is over. There is no more Black Power movement. If you're not fighting for true freedom, then you're not fighting at all. You now have to look at them as their government, and we're setting up our own. And it's only going to work if we all come together. That's what it's all about. This is a new Thunder. This is a new Thunder. I'm not in protest. I'm in moving forward, and getting the situation straight, because those people down there in the Atlanta area, the Coosa Nation, they need to be protected. Now, don't go out there and get anybody hurt, because this is not what it's about, acting like a fool. This is not what it's about. We ain't Hebrews. We are decent, self-righteous, soulful, extremely powerful, spiritual people. And what we have to do first is bring ourselves together, heal our land, and be good, and begin to start healing ourselves. There's a lot of us that are walking around here with a deep psychosis, a deep psychosis. We are beings of fire inside. We are made of the very stuff that the universe is made of. But in order for us to be able to reach our potential, our full potential, we're going to have to heal ourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. All of those rapes, all of those murders, all of those killings, all of the things that happened over the last 500, 600, 700, 800 years to our people are ingrained in your DNA. And it's now the time for us to begin the healing. And that healing begins with this new era that I'm proclaiming right now of what we call indigenous, aboriginal, black, if you want to, decolonization. And I only throw that word black in there because people don't understand aboriginal, indigenous, and all this other type stuff. That's another thing that we got to heal, but we have to reach the people. I'm going to be putting more and more videos out about the era of decolonization. That's what we're in right now. The era of decolonization. Tell that to everybody. A new Thunder said that we are now in a new era, the era of decolonization. Tell that to Polite. Tell that to all of these leaders that are out there. Umar Johnson and anybody else. Tell them. Because we are going to decolonize. And we are going to reestablish ourselves and who and what we are as beings of people in North America. And then we're going to help the people over there in the Caribbean. We're going to help our brothers out there in Venezuela, because there's a lot of black indigenous, a lot of copper color indigenous that are disappearing from Venezuela, disappearing from Brazil, disappearing from Mexico, disappearing from Colombia, disappearing from all of the Central American and South American countries. And for those who want to go back to Africa, I love Africa. Haven't been there. It has nothing to do with me. But remember, they haven't lifted a finger. Not one canoe came over here and said, let my people go. So now I'm saying it. Let my people go. The day of the indigenous is now, is here. A new era has begun. The civil rights era is over. The Black Power movement is done. The day of decolonization is now. Peace be with you all. This is a very serious thing. I love you. More to come. Coosa Nation, stand strong. All the other nations out there, stand strong. We are one, we are together. Support your true brothers and sisters. Support your women. Support your children. And make sure you support yourself. This is a new Thunder for the indigenous nation of North America. Coosa Nation has been attacked. Nations in Memphis has been attacked. The civil rights era is over. Black Power movement is done. The day of black decolonization, the day of the indigenous decolonization from North America, the era has now begun. Peace. Great Grand Rising.
Okay, brothers and sisters, that was from the brother I Knew Thunder. Those are his words, those are his claims. Now, I haven't looked into this. I have no information. I have no document. But if you take this as conspiracy, if you take this as acting, or if you take this as real, that's all your interpretations. That's all your interpretations. But I do have to say, if what he's saying is real, you have to ask yourself, who do you want to be around? Do you want to be around a bunch of brothers and sisters that can break down the movie and decode a movie? Do you want to be around a bunch of brothers and sisters that know how to, tell you a little bit of history and make you feel good? Do you want to be around a bunch of brothers and sisters who know how to be all politically correct and have all the political alignments? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be around a bunch of brothers and sisters that's cool as hell and just feel good as hell and niggas, you know what I'm saying, and blah blah? Do you want to be around a bunch of brothers and sisters that have a track record of innovation, a track record of inventions, a track record of moving forward, a track record of 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 thinking outside of the normal everyday American Negro box? It's up to you. Can't nobody put nothing in your hand. Can't nobody force you. Okay. Shout out to all the younger people out there. Um, we never forget about you. All this stuff is about you. We had our time and we messed it up and we failed you. And now people like me is trying our best to try to pick up for our slack. So you either gonna hate me for it or you either gonna like me for it. But whatever you do for it, you're gonna move forward. Peace. Make sure you subscribe to our new channel. Uh, Supreme Chief Holiday is our new channel, and we also have other channels outside the community, and we will give you those channels. Um, we would give you those channels privately. Peace to the chat. American Indian Truth, 1492 in the building. Reginald Green in the building. Keisha Murray in the building. Chief Holiday in the building. What's up? Shout out to everybody out there that's moving forward. Shout out to out there to everybody that's putting in work. And so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Uh, the new channel should be in the description box. Make sure you check us out. Of course, you already know we are up on tribeup, tribeup.app. Also, we looking for some legitimate talent too. There's a link in the description box where you can go sign up and get on our shows as well. So, peace.